I'm CourtneyRadke with Fortinet, your roving reporter, coming to you live from somewhat sunny Toronto. But even though the weather's not cooperating, we're not going to let that dampen our spirits as we're here at HITEC 2023. We're here to learn about all the technology, the innovation, the people that are really driving the hotel industry forward. So sit back, enjoy the ride with me, your roving reporter at HITEC 2023.
So at Samsung, it is all about the ecosystem. We've got kiosk solutions that are for guest check-in. We use biometrics to help with validation through that check-in process. It could be grab-and-go kiosks with our content management solution, help to automate a self-serve environment within the guest journey. When you get up to the guest room, it's really about content consumption, right? The consumer who is navigating their way through hospitality wants to be able to consume the content that they are already buying at home.
Right.
Whether it's any of the online streaming apps, Samsung TV Plus, whatever the content, the OTT content is that they consume at home, they want it and expect it in the guest room.
Connectivity is key. Not only the data, to have access to the data, but connecting all of the systems, the devices, etc. within the room. But you know what we're doing with Dish Business is looking at it from a wireless perspective now that we're the fourth carrier in the cellular world. But looking at how can we help connect all of the devices, provide it seamlessly, take out that friction in the guest experience so that the experience can be all about the in-room and the amenities around the property. And so as we think about changing the way the world communicates, how do we do that one step at a time, one industry at a time? Right. And our focus and priority is on the hospitality industry. Right.
The use of digital content, the delivery of this, right? All of the ability to get the messaging out there to the consumer. How have you seen that change? How has the demand changed in the hotel space over the last couple of years?
It's changed that more and more content's going to OTT apps, and therefore the actual need for linear video has become less. So there's still a need there. It's just a much smaller space, but it's more finding a way to integrate everything into a single device.
How do you get it out there to the hotels that maybe the infrastructure needs to evolve, to expand to not just support today's activities, but what's next?
So we've been working on ways to, if we're selling new products to them, about implementing Wi-Fi, using the whole plethora of our products, high-speed data, fiber, Wi-Fi solutions, bringing more than just video, because nowadays everything's on a single network. So this allows us to bring in all of our products and work as one larger solution for the customer. So that's how it's kind of working out for us. And unfortunately, you can't really change that old hotel that has QAM. So we're finding ways to help utilize that those wires in a different manner,
right,
and kind of bring everything still together as single, synergy.
What is Verizon seeing? What do you see as kind of next in the hotel space?
I think that ultra-personalization. So I think, delivering messages, to guests, when they're, passing the restaurant, hey, try out the restaurant, here's 20% off or whatever. So I think, personalizing things in real time. I think, customizing the rooms, the temperature of the room, the type of pillows that you have, the music that's playing when you enter the room, everything about the experience, where your room is located, being able to choose the exact room that you want that's away from the elevator, that's on a high floor. So I think just that personalization of the experience and making it truly experiencing the brand through your personal lens and making it easy and seamless just to stay.
What are the things that maybe the hospitality space needs to be looking out for?
Zero trust and enhancing and creating a zero trust environment across multiple portfolios or hotels, so that you're utilizing telephone systems, any add-ons that you're using, you can create one environment and remove VLANs and how everybody's doing stuff now with IT, and create one network, even between the guest network and the admin network. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to like, how do you do that? Well, you can, and you can still be secure. With Zero Trust and ClearPass, that's the future.
One of the biggest changes I've seen in the industry has been that we've moved from maybe a property-specific sort of marketing approach to a people-specific and centric, right? So really, how do I get to the needs of the consumer to attract them to come to my hotel, and what technologies do I need to do that?
What has been some of maybe the challenges in getting there, like the hurdles in these hoteliers getting this technology rolled out?
I think it's more about, maybe looking at, what the existing technology and some of the, specifically from a distribution perspective on the distribution front, has been very legacy systems, right? So those systems have dictated a lot of the way of how hotels operate today. So I think it's sort of a combination of being able to take a step back and saying, you know what, it's time to revamp, it's time to maybe, take some risk. Right. And decide that we're hospitality folks, we're not necessarily technology folks, and then embark on really strong relationships with folks that have actually created new platforms that can generate some of the services that they're looking to offer.
What is next? What is next in the world of hotels and technology?
I definitely think autonomous. I believe we're going to go autonomous with hotels, and it'll be a certain way that you're going to see this autonomous technology come about. Like, we're going to look at an avenue, and we currently are, we're looking at an avenue is how do we streamline the housekeeper itself? Housekeeping departments, housekeeper. We're in process of creating this robot right now that actually will clean the bathroom, completely clean the bathroom. And now the housekeeper, the only two tasks that they would have is taking out the garbage and making the bed. Yeah. And now you go from your average minutes per room on cleaning a room from 28 minutes to about 14 to 15. So you wipe out 50%, right? And now they have less tasks. They can do more rooms.
Right.
And they're not stuck with the headache. The biggest problem is the guests can't get their room in time.
Yeah.
Is because the hotel is sold out, had 100% occupancy. So how do they clean 100 rooms from the time they come in at 8:30 to check-in time at 3 p.m.? Yeah. I mean, it's impossible sometimes.
It's about efficiency, right? Efficiency, and that creates bigger revenue streams, the ability to better support those hotels that are out there. So very interesting stuff. It's always great to chat with you on this. So Ken, I appreciate your insights, and thanks for sharing with us today at HITEC.
Yes, pleasure to be here. Thank you, guys, and let's go HITEC.
And that's a wrap from Toronto, HITEC 2023. Really, everybody that we talked to really saw that technology was an enabler to growth inside of the hotel industry. And I think we're going to see a lot of that going forward. So until next year at Charlotte, this is Courtney Radke, your roving reporter at HITEC 2023.